Hello guys, my name is CS2. In this video, I would like to talk about how to approach intense situations in Counter-Strike. And this is a really simple method that actually helps me a lot in clutches, and it can help you too. So obviously, CS is a really intense game, and I was really thinking about this concept, if I should, for example, just fully detach from the game, and so I will not feel any pressure and any like intensity and stuff. And I think this is a bad concept actually to make, because if you fully detach, that means like you literally just don't care, kind of. That's a bad thing, obviously, because you can hit flow state, you can be in the immersion state. That's something that you need, right? This competitive drive and this immersion. And so what I was thinking about is that one of the really simple tip that we're gonna talk about, and it can actually help you a lot in those intense situations. So first of all, I want to talk about like why we are intense at the first place in this Counter-Strike situation, because our obviously body doesn't see the difference between real life threat or in-game threat like this, because obviously we are fully immersed in a game, and our mind, I mean not body, our mind just doesn't feel the difference, kind of. And so it put us into fight or flight state. Fight or flight state means that adrenaline is pretty much building in your body, and because of that, um, you gonna either fight it or you just gonna run away and save it in Counter-Strike, right? And a lot of people have a problem, and I had it a lot about the pressure, but mostly in clutches, which are like the most intense situations. I choose A side because I think A side on Dust 2 is really intense kind of fight, because whenever you are T side, you planting, they can jump, they can go long, they can go short, they can right now boost on this boxes, right? So it's kind of really hard to like plant and then like be chill here, and like he can be here, he can be there, he can be there, he can be there. It's like really open. And also CT side retake, like for example, if someone is behind this box, it's really hard fight to make. And a lot of people panic, a lot of people shake, a lot of people like have intensity, a lot of people have like this kind of like a brain fog, you can say. I know that I saw, I think Shiro was that, he was playing 1v1, and what he does is simply, I don't know, I think he smoked the bomb. He was like Tisa, he smoked the bomb, and one guy just stick it, and what he does is like, he like took up, then he like took Glock, then he like knife, and like he was really like, you can see he was really kind of like pressured and stressed, and that's something that a lot of people have it, and it's just really common. So what's the thing that actually fixes this thing is controlling your breaths. And I know this sounds really cliche and really like simple, but it's actually something that a lot of people don't do. And it's really simple, because like literally uh, like your body doesn't realize the threat in real life or in game, right? Like just, this is the game, this is not like real life, so it just doesn't like recognize the difference. Same goes for your breath, right? So if your breath is still like you're doing like a slow deep breaths, right, still in those intense moments, then you're gonna be calm. And I know this is really cliche kind of, but it's actually working, and I think it's really really important to just like work on that, so you can make it subconsciously. And you can actually try to play, and later when you get into clutch, like just do still deep slow breaths, right? And you're gonna be really calm. And I think this is really important to do for like the whole game, and you're just gonna be really calm and not gonna tense. There is like no way you're gonna tense from that. So as I said, like try to think about that consciously, and then turn it into subconsciously, right? So you don't need to think about that. And I think it's like the only way how to actually get not rid of, but like approach the intensity the right way. A lot of people think that intensity is same as pressure. Uh, no, pressure, like for example, when you're on LAN or like in general when you're playing, it's like more tied to fear, anxiety. It's like tied to some ego motivators. We can talk about it later. It's more kind of like a complex thing, but this is really simple. This is just intense situations when you have the fight or flight response.